Hello, sorry for the delay. I know I've taken a while with this one. It was purely because I wanted to go to the toilet first because I didn't actually have the opportunity. So I wanted to try to squeeze that in before I started the stream. Let's also close you down so you don't make noise. Thank you and goodbye. There we go. So now we're more or less ready to go. So on that note, hello guys, Musselwhite here, also known as Crystallized Entertainment, and welcome back to Portal 2. Now, when we last left off, we just escaped with Wheatley into the back area of Aperture Science, which is what this is about. So we're just going to continue from there. But yeah, we literally just escaped from Gladys' chamber before what tragic medical experiment, or so I'm told, in passing. Yep, there they are, chapter 5, they escape. Wow, that's some latency. Let's continue to over HMI. I'm dying.
Ah, brilliant! You made it through. Well done. Okay, follow me. We've still got work to do. At least she can't touch us back here.
Except when she can.
What's that mean? Okay. Okay, don't move.
Moving.
Okay, alright, so, I've got an idea, but it is bloody dangerous. Here we go. Ah!
Awesome. Hold on.
Oh, for God's sake, they told me that if I ever turned this flashlight on, I would die. They told me that about everything. I mean, I don't even know why they bothered giving me this stuff if they didn't want me to use it. It's pointless. Mad.
Indeed. But yeah, so this is where we are. Literally chapter 5, the escape. This is literally where we ended, so go from there. Except
It's dark down here, isn't it?
I kind of like it. I mean, look at these
They
shadows.
say that the old caretaker of this place went absolutely crazy. Chopped up his entire staff of robots. All of them robots. They say at night you could still hear the screams of their replicas. All of them functionally indistinguishable from the originals. No memory of the incident. Nobody knows what they're screaming about. Absolutely terrifying. Though obviously not paranormal in any meaningful way.
What do you mean? I think that's a pretty meaningful paranormal thing. If they have not been got any of the memory logs of the old units, why would they be screaming? I think that's something that's something pretty creepy.
Try to jump across.
There we go.
Let's keep moving. The factory entrance must be around here somewhere.
Sure. So there was something I wanted to say. It's like chapter 5 was like yeah. So
Careful. Wait, careful. Let me light this jump for you.
considering we got through 5 chapters in the last stream, in the first part, 2 weeks ago. I think it's reasonable we either we'll complete the game today, or most likely get onto chapter 7, chapter 8, because I remember a test chamber.
Okay, this looks dangerous. I'll hold the light steady.
Thank you. I just remember a single test chamber.
Oh, nicely done.
Remember like a single test chamber that just caused me so much problem in both the Xbox and the PC version. In fact, the PC version I literally just used the Xbox. I just used no clip to get through on the PC. So in the Xbox I had to do it properly. Look at that. That's so cool.
This way. Here's an interesting story. You might like this. I almost got a job down here in manufacturing, but guess who the foreman went with? Only an exact duplicate of himself. Nepotism. Ended up giving me the worst possible job, tending to all the smelly humans. Sorry, that's no, I wouldn't say smelly. Just attending to the humans. Sorry about that. That just slipped out. A bit sensitive.
Yeah, if that's not how World War III think about us, you know, vulnerable meat bags, I don't know what does. But here's another cool thing. I know these are different texts, but if I detect what entity that as it goes through, I always find that really cool, along with kind of the audio they uses. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. I always loved that. That was just cool. Yeah, actually, speaking of like future things I remember, the name of the stream is actually is actually based on a future event that's happening
Okay, we
at
have to
some point
split
or
up here
another.
for a moment. Portal up to that passage, and I'll see you on the other side.
Sure. What? Particle, cube, weighted turret, box tube, shipping product. So on a future event. Oh, look at that! Look at that! This looks really cool. That's a bit, but I just remember it happening, so I was like, okay, name it after that. So that's what we've
Gotta
done.
get you out of that room. Can you reach that wall back there?
Yep. Yep. Be careful.
Okay, there's another wall over here.
I like that you can see like all the laser cutout, which is for the assembly. It's like a flat pack, and I found that genuinely so cool.
Oh, I'll tell you, humans. Oh, love them. Just the way they look is great, and their folklore, wonderful and very colourful.
Yeah, you're digging yourself a bigger hole, mate. Also, do this. I still don't know how they've done this. Like, to this day, I'm not entirely sure. Because as far as I can know, there's no actual sequence about the actual turret being essential. I can see the ones with the robot arms, so actually for the turrets themselves being essential. There's like no animation files I can tell, so I don't know how they did it. I find it really cool. You just see this being assembled like this. Like it's like everything's painted as it should be, and just gets assembled. Like as it comes online. Yeah, look at that. I really look how cool that looks. That also the toys look so. That resolution also is cool. Oh, so that's where they are. Okay. I could just watch this for hours. Because it's just generally fascinating for me. Now, I don't actually have any gaming news because A, I haven't really researched anything, and B, it's kind of been a bit slow, so you know, this is very regrettable, but...
Right. Well, I'm gonna take this rail down the back way. See you at the bottom. Good luck.
Thanks. Absolute accurate. Wow, the toys are actually keeping guard, but they're actually being deactivated. Wow. Oh, okay, that's so cool. Oh, that's one of the activated ones. Yeah, generally so cool. But yeah, not only was because I haven't done much research into it over the last few days because of work, and also that's not really much to talk about. So, you know, it's one of those things. I mean, it's not really the main thumbnail I want, but we'll just take it anyway. Just so, you know, we have the option, sort of thing. So let's have the need it, not, like, have it and don't need it, and need it but don't have it. Yeah, it's generally fascinating to see that. Like, generally fascinating to someone like me. I love seeing behind the scenes stuff and seeing the machines working like that. So yeah, you know, stuff like that is generally fascinating to see, and you would love to see it, basically, is what I'm saying. I mean, I can talk about some personal stuff I've been working on. But first, there's...
Turret redemption lines active. Please do not engage with turrets heading towards redemption.
Sure, redemption, that's what they're called. I love how, like, basically... to scrap, basically scrap a Taurus that's just been disassembled or just literally been, you know, all this
turret redemption lines are not rides. Please exit the turret redemption line.
Now I'm waiting to see a particular one. Ooh. Told me this one way. We. Hello. You might remember this guy from part 1. From like chapter 2, chapter 3.
I'm different.
You are.
Thank you.
That's why you're coming with me.
Get it now.
Yes.
Don't make lemonade.
Crap. I know you say more. I know you have other lines.
Thank you. Thank you.
You have other lines. I know you do.
Prometheus was punished by the gods for giving the gift of knowledge to man. He was cast into the bowels of the earth and pecked by birds.
One of my favorite lines from Portal 2 that I used to quote for ages. I forgot. Wait. I'm going to print screen it because otherwise there's no other way to do it. Because that's a very good one.
Thank you.
No, there's more. Give me the other lines.
It won't be enough. The answer is beneath us. Her name is Carolyn.
Remember that.
Remember that. That's all I can say.
Well, have a nice existence
Thank you.
down here, buddy. Thanks for that. Thanks for that lore exposition. And I know what it means because I remember that from the thing. Oh.
Target acquired.
Oh, I remember this. This one was a doozy.
Target acquired.
No can do.
Yeah, the.
Yeah. What's that? Can't win 'em all.
Target acquired.
I love the defective toys. It's like one of the, if not the favorite characters out of the entire campaign. Out of the entire campaign.
Well, I tried. Hey, Squeaky Boys, how'd I do?
Target acquired.
I just love the defective toys. Particularly their lines. I just love the lines of the defective toys.
Yeah, that's right. Little bullseye.
Target acquired.
Their personality construct is just so good. And it's just the voice. I just love the defective toys so much.
No bullets. Sorry. Well, gave it everything I could. Can't ask for more than that.
Target acquired.
I just love that.
So, what am I, supposed to do here?
Response. Template. Response.
Like I love those things so much.
Response. Template. Response.
Yeah, what? Come on.
Template. Response.
Crap.
Template. Response. Template. Response. Template. Response.
I'm not effective.
Template. Response.
I'm just waiting for it because I just.
Template.
I know you have a stream of them.
Response.
You have them in walls. So come on, man.
Template. Response.
Who said that? Oh, it's ridiculous.
Who said that's a new one?
Template. Response.
Please, Nate. This isn't fair.
Template. Response. Template. Response.
Yeah,
Template.
Oh,
Response.
I don't need to get stuck because he's just waiting over there. But
Template. Response.
Yeah, what? Hey, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Template. Response. Template. Response.
No, whoa, whoa, no, whoa, whoa.
Template.
Okay, like one more, then we'll
Response.
get going, I swear. There you are, hello.
Template. Response.
Oh, there's another one.
Template. Response.
I forgot that was the line they did.
Template. Response.
Hi, Billy.
Oh, brilliant! You made it through. Well done. Follow me. You're gonna love this.
Template.
I do.
Response.
Almost there.
I love it, alright.
Ta-da! Only the turret control center. Thank you very much. Here, come and have a look out the window. Good. See that scanner out there? Right? It's deciding which turrets to keep and which to toss, and it's using that master turret
Template.
there as a template. Now,
Response.
if we pull out the template turret, it'll shut down the whole production line.
Template.
Right. I'm gonna have to hack the door so that we can get at it. Technical. You'll need to turn around while I do.
Response.
Oh.
Done. Hacked.
Wow.
Okay, go on. Just pull that turret.
I still
out.
want to know how he did that, because he's got no appendages. So how did he manage to smash it?
Response.
Hey guy, how you doing? Matt.
Template. Response.
Crap, come on.
Doc rejected.
Template.
Stuck at 999. There's so many that the count is just stuck at 999. That's how many units he's made.
Response.
Yeah, what?
Template. Response.
So I just want to have a look at this.
Template. Response.
Oh, come on, I want to like see. Just actually just. Oh wait or not.
Template. Response.
Okay, hey buddy.
Well, that should do it.
Template.
Find the hole.
Continuing from memory.
Oh, it hasn't done it. Right, let's figure out how to stop this Turk line.
Response.
Have you got any ideas?
I do.
Template.
It's a sucker from.
Any ideas? Any ideas? Wait, where are you going? Where are
Yeah,
you going?
yeah, I have
Oh,
someone.
have you got an idea? Okay, well, all right.
Template.
Just do your idea and then come straight
Response.
back.
Sure.
Template. Response. Template.
Sorry, what's going on over
Response.
there? You know, I'm actually over here still thinking really hard.
God, you saved my bacon, pal. Where we go? Is this a jailbreak?
Response.
Can't say a thing.
Indeed, it is a jailbreak.
Template.
I can't say a thing. It just happened. Better open fire.
Yeah, first thing would be opening your gun. What's this? Fusion core. Oh, it's actually got a powered by a fusion reactor.
Response.
Yeah, let's do it.
Template.
Yes.
Response.
And this is why, like this particular character is why, like the majority of my names online is literally I am not defective because of this little guy right here.
What do you have there?
Hey, hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, let's do this.
Yes. Hey, I got a present for you.
Are you? Oh, brilliant! That's brilliant.
New template accepted.
If we're lucky, she won't find out all her turrets are crap until it's too late. Classic. Okay, keep your eye on the turret line. I'm gonna go and hack the door open.
Template.
Okay, I'm about to
Response.
start hacking.
Bad man.
It's a little bit more complicated than it looked from your side.
Shut up.
It should take about 10 minutes.
Response.
Keep one eye on the door.
Bad man. So we're all supposed to be blind, right? I just made that up. All right, fantastic.
Response. Template. Response.
All right, your funeral, pal.
I forgot that was the last I did.
Template. Response.
I forgot they did everything. I was waiting for them to say I did everything you asked.
At some point. Really? All right.
Template.
I did everything you asked.
Response.
You know when I mentioned 10 minutes? A little bit optimistic.
Template.
Just want to listen.
Response.
Yeah, but you're
Template.
going up a defective
Response.
unit.
Where do I get my gun?
Template. Response.
Do we get some eyes at some point?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm
Both defective.
bad man.
I
Template.
just love the lights on them.
Response.
Never mind.
Template.
Just overloaded something.
Response.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed.
All right, your funeral, pal.
Template. Response.
You listen here, like the voices are different, so it's not like.
Response.
Where do I get my gun?
Template. Response.
Hello.
One more. Actually, one more defective one. Hello.
Response.
Hello.
Come on.
Template. Response.
Hello.
What's happening your side? Anything?
Yep. There you go, one more.
Template. Response.
Alright.
Hi.
That's disappointing.
This
Alright.
door's actually pretty complicated. Ah!
Hello.
How long's the door been open? I mean, was there any sort of announcement before it opened, like a buzzer or an alarm of some kind, or like a hacker alert? I mean, you know, fair enough. The important thing is it's open, but it's just mentioned in the future, cough or something.
Oh, it's supposed to be that way. Not just me. Oh, fantastic. Hello. Oh, right, you just use the same mouse. Okay, so. Okay, so just using that line.
All right, now she can't use
Yeah.
her turrets, so let's go and take care of that neurotoxin generator as well.
I don't know why they haven't. Don't know why, like, Aperture decided a neurotoxin generator was a good idea, but you know. Neurotoxin production, employee daycare center. Channel daycare center, I didn't really try. Like, look at that. I like the CRT projectile. That's a CRT projectile. Oh, you would love to see it though. I'm a massive fan of that technology.
Bring your daughter to work day. That did not end well. And 40 potato batteries. Embarrassing. I mean, I realise they're children, but still, you know, low-hanging fruit and all that. Barely science, really, is it?
Yeah, the fact that it's also printed that on like a dot matrix printer. Veggie voltage. Electricity from a potato. Potato battery, no, lemon.
Baking soda volcano. Well, you know, at least it's not a potato battery, I'll give it that, but it's not terrifically original, is it? You know what I mean? Not exactly primary research, even within the child sciences. I'm guessing this wasn't one of the scientists' children. You know, I don't want to be snobby, but let's be honest, it's got manual labourer written all over it, hasn't it? I'm not saying they're not as good as the professionals, you know, they're just a lot dumber.
Wow.
Look at that, it's growing right up into the ceiling. The whole place is probably overrun with potatoes at this point, isn't it? At least you won't starve, though.
Yeah, except I don't think you can eat potatoes raw. That's the thing. You have to cook it. Or maybe you can. Maybe I'm just mistaken. Anyway, just a bit personal.
I'm pretty sure we're going the right
yeah.
way, just to reassure you.
Pretty sure, yes. Thank you. So, like, yep, neurotoxin source. I don't know why, again, why that's a separate thing, unless you build that after the fact.
Don't worry, I'm absolutely guaranteeing you 100% that it's this way. No, it's not this way. Okay, let's try this way.
Yeah, looks like it. I mean, a bit of personal news is like I've been mainly tinkering with RPCMU, which is another thing I've streamed with in ages. I think last time was when I streamed Darkwood in 2015. So that's the thing that comes to mind. But you know, I did some tinkering, mainly to see if I could get it to work on Linux via Wang ahead of my Steam Deck, because right now I'm using a PC for it. So you know, running Windows, so that's not so much an issue. Anyway, RPCMU does have a Linux build, but you have to compile that yourself. If I can just use like a Windows version.
I knew we were going the right way. This is the neurotoxin generator. Bit bigger than I expected. Not going to be able to just, you know, push it over. Have to apply some cleverness. There's some sort of control room up at the top, so let's go and investigate. There's our handiwork. I shouldn't laugh, really. They do feel pain, of a sort. It's all simulated, you know. But real enough for them, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know. Whee. I know it was like using a force pistol or thing. Gee, that's going fast. But it's like they're like in like an
I'm afraid
VM.
the door's locked. Just checked in. No way to hack it as far as I can tell. Mechanism must... Oh, now look at that. That's a big laser. Probably best to ignore it, though. Just leave it be. We don't know where those panels it's cutting are going. Could be somewhere important. What are you doing? We don't know what that button... Oh, also. Well done. Let's see what's it.
Yeah.
Good news. I can use this equipment to shut down the neurotoxin system. It is, however, else. No, don't worry, alright? Not a problem for me.
Yep.
Okay. Here we go. The hardest part of any hack is the figuring out how to start things. That's always true. But let the games begin. Alright, what have we got? A computer. Not a surprise, to be expected, to be honest. Check that off the list. Computer identified. Tick. There is a box part here. We've got some in there.
There we go.
Do you smell neurotoxin? Hold on, the neurotoxin levels are going down. Hold on, something's wrong. Neurotoxin levels up to 50%. No, it's down. Sorry, my mistake. I meant to say it's down 50%. It's good news. Carry on.
There we go. First up the assembly line.
That did it. Neurotoxin at 0%. Yes. Hold on.
There's nothing like that.
Warning. Neurotoxin pressure has reached dangerously unlethal levels.
Wow, yeah, the vacuum's just destroying it all.
The tube's broken. We could ride it straight to her. I can't. Hold on. Come on. Come on. We have to go.
Oh, there we go.
Hurry. Get in. Yeah.
There we go. So I like found on a VM like with KD Plasma, so KD and Neon, so it's not actually Arch Linux, but it's good enough for me just to mess around with lines, see if we get to work. Because something like his law.
They should take us right to her. I can't believe I'm finally doing this. Woo! I knew this would be fun. They told me it wasn't fun at all, so they said it's not fun at all. And I believed them. I don't know what to fool to myself. Oh, and I'm loving this. Whale of a time. This place is huge, and we're only seeing the top layer. It goes down for miles. All sealed off years ago, of course. We should be getting close. Oh, I can't wait to see the look on her face. No neurotoxin, no turret. She'll never know what hit her. Hold on, because I might not have thought this next part completely. Ah! Well, I'm going the wrong way. Get to her. I'll find you.
So yeah, it's so well. I really like that part because it's well done. I tried to replicate it myself at one point, but I couldn't do it because of one reason or another. I just was a lot more janky when I tried to do it, so I don't know how they did it so flawlessly. But hey, jeez, look at that. And that's the theme for part 1. Oh, so that's literally another way we go that way, and she just completely rebuilt her chamber. Like, it's not even an original box design, she's just completely just changing the surrounding area. I didn't even realise that it was actually the same thing. It's just like just completely destroyed like the wallpaper. You can see like where it used to be, the entrance used to be, but she just sealed it up and just completely rebuilt it with Aperture branded panels and so on and so forth. Oh dang it. Looks like the same one, but again, it's a more story thing. So how am I going to get past this? Because this is an easy one, but how am I going to get out when all the areas are portable? Well, it's emergency shutdown and cake dispensary keep unlocked.
I honestly, truly didn't think you'd fall for that. In fact, I devised a much more elaborate trap further ahead for when you got through this easy one. If I'd known you let yourself get captured this easily, I would have just dangled a turkey leg on a rope from the ceiling.
Wow. Oh, there we go.
Well, it was nice catching up. Let's get to business. I hope you brought something stronger than a portal gun this time. Otherwise, I'm afraid you're about to become the immediate past president of the Being Alive Club. Seriously, though. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It's my big chance. This is trouble. Ah, not again. Here comes that.
suppose we could just sit in this room and glare at each
suppose
other
you
until
didn't
somebody
notice.
drops dead. But I have a better idea. It's your old friend, deadly neurotoxin.
No, I'm.
If I were you, I'd take a deep breath and hold it.
I've already talked to your friend. He throws things my way.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
I hate you so much.
Warning. Central core is 80% corrupt.
That's funny. I don't feel corrupt. In fact, I feel pretty good.
Alternate core detected.
Oh, that's me they're talking about.
To initiate a core transfer, please deposit substitute core in receptacle.
Core transfer. Oh, you are kidding me.
I've got an idea. Do what it says. Plug me in.
Do not plug that little idiot into my mainframe.
No, you should plug that little idiot into the mainframe.
Don't you dare plug him in.
Plug me in. Plug me in.
Don't do it.
Don't listen to her. Do it. Do it. Oh, we're so close. Plug me in.
Don't plug him in.
Oh, that's it.
I want to be plugged in, please.
Substitute core
What he
accepted.
said, please.
Substitute core. Are you ready to start the procedure?
Yes.
Corrupted core. Are you ready to start the procedure?
No.
Oh, yes, she is.
No, 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 no.
Stalemate detected. Transfer procedure cannot continue.
Yes.
Pull me out. Pull me
Unless
out.
a stalemate associate is present to press the stalemate resolution button.
Pull me out. Leave me in. Leave me in. Go press it.
Don't do it.
Yes, do it.
Don't press that button. Not so fast. Think about this.
So,
You need to be a trained stalemate associate to press that button. You're unqualified.
I mean, that's true.
Don't listen to it, all right? It is true that you don't have the qualifications, but you've got something far more important than that. A finger, all right? We
Oh.
need you to press that button so that she won't kill us.
Impersonating a stalemate associate. I just added that to the list. It's a list I made of all the things you've done. Well, it's a list that I
There
am
you go.
making because you're still doing things right now, even though I'm telling you to stop. Stop, by the way.
Okay, that's probably correct, but where it's incorrect is that while I've been stalling you, we just pressed the button.
Yeah, I mean,
You
I'm
know
here
the
now.
confusion I just
She can't
made?
stop me now because I'm literally in the area. She does not want me to be in.
Stalemate resolved. Please return to
Here
the
we
core
go!
transfer bay.
Wait, what if this hurts? What if this really hurts? Oh, I didn't think of that.
Oh, it will. Believe me, it will.
Are you just saying that, or is it really going to hurt? You're just saying that, aren't you? You're just no, you're not. You are. It is going to
Yeah.
hurt, isn't it? Exactly how painful are we? Ah!
No! Stop! No! 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 No!
Whoa! Check me out, Mark. We did it. I think you thought of the whole facility now. Whoa! Would you look at this? Not too bad, eh? Giant robot, massive.
Yeah,
It's not just
you're
me, right?
big.
I am bloody massive, aren't I? Oh, right, yeah, the escape lift. I'll call it now. There we go. Lift cool. Look how small you are down there. I can barely see you. Very tiny and insignificant.
That's the thing.
Wait, I just thought of something. How am I going to get in? You know, being bloody massive and everything. Wait, I know. You get into the lift, okay? Then I'll eject myself out of my new body into the lift just as you pass by me. Brilliant. It's perfect. Except for the glass hitting us when I smash through the lift. That's a bit of a problem. Also, once I eject myself out of the core, the lift might stop. Then we'd be trapped in a lift full of broken glass, suspended 50 feet off the ground.
Oh,
You know what? Just get in the lift and we'll iron out the details as we go.
Sure.
Go on, get in. Let me tell you, I knew it was going to be cool to be in charge of everything. But, wow, this
Look at
is
that.
cool. And check this out. I'm a bloody genius now.
Estás usando este software de traducción de forma incorrecta. Por favor, consulte el manual.
I don't even know what I just said, but I can find out. Oh, sorry, no, the lift. Yes, sorry, I keep forgetting. This body's amazing, seriously. I can't get over how small you are, but I'm huge. Actually, why do we have to leave right now?
Because that's what we're working towards.
Do you have any idea how good this feels? I did this. Tiny little Wheatley did this.
You didn't do anything. She did all the work.
Oh, really? That's what the two of you think, is it?
No, it's what she thinks.
Maybe it's time I did something then.
What are you doing?
No, no, no!
And don't think I'm not onto you too, lady. You know what you are? Selfish. I've done nothing but sacrifice to get us here. And what have you sacrificed? Nothing. Zero. All you've done is boss me around. Well, now who's the boss? Who's the boss?
Hey, look, buddy. She's not that. I didn't think that.
See that? That is a potato battery. It's a toy for children. And now she lives in it. Sorry, what?
The engineers tried everything to make me behave, to slow me down.
Trying to get some touch.
They even attached an intelligence dampening sphere on me. It clung to my brain like a tumor, generating an endless stream of terrible ideas.
No, not listening, not listening.
It was your voice.
No, you're lying, you're lying.
You're the tumor. You're not just a regular moron. You were designed to be a moron.
I am not a moron!
Yes, you are. You're the moron they built to make me an idiot.
Well, how about now? Now who's a moron? Could a moron hunt you into this pit? Huh? Could a moron do that? Uh-oh.
And that's that. Aperture is now under new management. There you go.
Oh, hi.
Hi, I wasn't where you were.
How are you holding up? Because I'm a potato. Oh, good. My slow clap processor made it into this thing. So we have that. Since it doesn't look like we're going anywhere, well, we are going somewhere. Alarmingly fast, actually. But since we're not busy other than that, here's a couple of facts. He's not just a regular moron. He's the product of the greatest minds of a generation, working together with the express purpose of building the dumbest moron who ever lived. And you just put him in charge of the entire facility. Good, that's still working. Hey, just in case this pit isn't actually bottomless, do you think maybe you could unstrap one of those long fall boots of yours and shove me into it?
Nope.
Just remember to land on one foot.
I'm not going to do that, by the way. Oh. Ow, my theories. So, I mean, I'll continue what I was saying afterwards. Is like, you know, a lot of lore sort of thing. Like a lot of it. Bye, Gradas. Have fun on your little adventure. Now, I recalled last time it took me so long to figure out where I needed to go. But anyway, yeah, I was thinking like in virtual, like on arcade evening to get off PC because it's like one of the things I wanted to show on the Steam Deck. They show on the Windows version because the Linux one's just a lot more hassle than it's worth. So I'm glad I managed to get it. It did work. It took me longer than I would care to admit, but I did get it to work. More or less through wine file, but that doesn't mean I can have a stupid shortcut, which will which I can just open up just to run it like that. So it's not perfect, and I need to figure out how to do that. But I got it initially running, so that's so you know that's something. And also, obviously performance wasn't that good. But I think that's just purely because I'm running it basically. RPCME is basically a virtual machine of a RISC PC, so I'm basically running a VM in a VM, so you can imagine that's not going to have the best performance sort of thing, so, you know. I mean, there's some other things I played a few RISC PC sort of game, Acorn games sort of thing, like Hamsters, so it goes a bit awkward, a bit Starfighter. And I also discovered that my version of Risk OS 5 is considerably out of date. I haven't updated it in ages. The version I got is 5.24. The current version is Risk OS 5.28. So, you know, it's quite old. So yeah, so I'll need to update that. I was actually hoping I would tinker a little bit more on RPCMU, like getting emulated to work, so I don't need WhiskerOS 3.71 to get certain games to work. But I haven't had the opportunity to try that yet because I need to update WhiskerOS. Again, I have not done that yet. I haven't had the opportunity, so I need to do both sort of thing. Condemned testing area. Keep out. That sign can't stop me because I can't read. I think it's here. Where the fuck is the portable area? That's like one there, so I know there's gotta be one here somewhere. I just have to find it. I mean, that would do. That will certainly do. Keep out. So, warning. Original shaft may contain unsafe quantities of cosmic ray spallation elements. So I'm fuzzy at that, but at least to get something. But, you know, at least I did. Oh yeah, that's the white gel. Oh, okay. Don't know why that's all the way down here. I'm gonna enter, keep out. But yeah, that's basically the main thing. Is just I've been tinkering around RPCMU again, mainly just ahead of the Steam Deck, just because I would like to have that on my. I might not use it much, but I would like to have it there, sort of thing, just in case I want to take a trip down memory lane, sort of thing. I mean, to be fair, none of the games is bad. I have it. Like I have, I know there's Rocks and Diamonds. It doesn't sound very fun, but it's just a cool little game. There's Hamsters, made by one person. That's one of my more favorite games. Darkwood, Starfire 3000, like one of my favorites. Oh, pull lever. Okay, pull the lever, Kronk. There we go. Then another one. Presumably over there. That's what I thought. Get us in the right place, I'll do. And do. So that's usually just like, yeah, sort of thing. That's like one of the original kind of computer source style thing. Spend down time. I always love this kind of like halogen light sort of thing. I thought I think that's still really cool to this day. There we go. Wow. But yeah. Just wanted to take that sound in for a moment. Sorry about that. I mean that's like the main thing really. That's noteworthy. I've just been working on projects as well outside of work. None of which I can really talk about right now. But technically, I was working on Gregory, also doing a meeting. But compared to considering the stupid meeting took so much time. Not meeting, the stupid RPCMU getting that to work. Unwind took such a long time. I didn't even get much done as I wanted to on that, so that is most regrettable. Because I really wish I could do that. Condemned. I really wish that I got more Gregory done because then I could start working on like a bit of artwork. Which I've been meaning to, so hopefully I can do that eventually. Oh, so this is like where the water leaked into. You know, there's like nothing there, but you know. At least it tells away. Oh, there's like a guy there, but you know. Yep, this place is only falling apart. Definitely falling apart. Oop. Oh well, thanks. I guess. Tell me that there's like one here. There is. No, we have a problem then. Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay, honestly, I did not even see that. I'll be honest. You know, I genuinely didn't even see. The staircase there, so that is mighty regrettable. Oh, there's something there. There you go. Go through, boo. Board a lever conch. And this is where I get introduced to one of my other favourite characters.
Welcome, gentlemen, to Aperture Science. Astronauts, war heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best. And you are it. So, who is ready to make some science? I am. Now, you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility. Pretty as a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married. To science.
Yeah, so we got introduced to them. So I believe it's this one. Me thinks. Also the fact that that logo just falls out because just how old it is and lack of maintenance. Do you want a mo? That was close. Right through the hole. But yeah, I've been working on that. Hopefully I can get that on sooner rather than later because I actually we want to make that post as an idea I've had in my mind for ages.
Performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
I'm going to tell you what science is meant to be for killing a mantis man. That's just more just violence. It's like waking up and choosing violence sort of thing. When it does, please sign with the resource needed for proceeding to the lounge. There's literally no one here. So that's regrettable. Cave Johnson, yep. The man, the myth, the legend. Cave Johnson, founder and CEO of Aperture Science. Local operating by the salt mine, Cave Johnson brings science industry to Upper Michigan. The future is here and is under the Earth's cross, says Science Maverick. Yeah, so, fun fact, Aperture Science used to be a salt mine before Cave brought it and turned into the place of science we know and love today. Spirits of ADO, National Potato Board for the Promotion of Potato Science, 1955. Cave Johnson, shower curtain salesman of 1943, Aperture fixtures. Oh yeah, and they also originally only showed fucking shower curtains originally before they went into science. Didn't realize that glowed when that so oh fat there you go. And there's like where we need to go. Ashtray provided, which is good because everyone smoked back in the day. Please wait for it to begin. Okay, well I'm going to do that myself. Fuck you. Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's all the news I have. So, you know, that is most regrettable. We already done an hour of this. Do enough wood on the elevator. I'm gonna do it now. Physically, because I think I need to just to get there. So I believe. I think it's here. Or is this a curved thing? I mean, we're gonna find out pretty quickly if that's the case or not. Geronimo? Oh, well, that's regrettable. It was there. Fuck, well, I gotta go. Got to go. What do I back up then? That's regrettable. Yeah, that sucks. This sucks. No, it would cost. Oh, it didn't cost the portal out of existence. I kind of thought it was going to, but it did not. Can I actually shoot from here? I can. It's just a tiny megaphone. I think I would just go, but it's just tiny. Who sent all these babies to fight? It was literally this one. I don't know how I missed that originally, but missed it I did. So let's try that again. This time, we're feeling. Wow, good start, jump up. Geronimo! There we go. Nailed it. Pump Station Alpha. Know your allergens. Pollen, animal dander, plastics. Antimatter is apparently allergen. The more you know. Know your chemical hazards. Do not inhale fumes, no matter how good they smell. I mean, yeah. Know your hazards of materials. Do not toss anything unfamiliar. I mean, to be fair, this is all like common sense, but this is Aperture, so I didn't know that. Oh. And I think those are like the actual containers that has it. Yep, there we go. You can hear the pumps moving, and those vats probably has what the gel in it. I have an idea, and if I'm doing this seems like a better idea, and I was right, mate. That idea was vastly superior. I was love to say also that motor's moving, so that's also cool. Oh, that's the first testing sphere, so that's good. Cool.
They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
Sure. That's the first testing sphere, which again is very fascinating in terms of its construction. The original Witchman Zone was literally just a ton of these spheres suspended in air that held all the different testing initiatives in. Again, generally fascinating stuff. Yep. Aperture Science Innovators.
Get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
I love how that's so you can see you're just in the sphere now. I'm just like got more of these tests in. And also like this predates like actually branded panels, so it's like actually made with traditional panels. 1953, yeah, very good year. And it's very just also when you first come in here, you just see like the sphere just comes to life. Imagine it's like using relays or something to detect, old style motion sensors and like relays to turn on power if it detects movement sort of thing. Remember, this test is unsolvable without an Aperture Science portable quantum tunneling device. If you don't have received one, please find a test solution before it participates in any Shaft 09 enrichment activities. Yeah, that's the original Polygon. It was a big strap hulking thing at the back that you had to carry. That's why like, you need like astronauts or Olympians sort of thing, because they probably were the only ones who could handle that kind of weight. For context, I have discovered I don't have the core strength. I have to use my back, I can't use my legs. If I try to lift 27 kilograms worth of stuff, I literally try to lift with my legs. I am not strong enough. I just can't get up if I try to do that. So I have to use my back, and I'm hurting my back because of that. But you know, what do you want? Did you know repulsion gel was Aperture's first attempt at creating a dietic pudding substitute? It's true. The gel is sweeter, slightly less non-toxic form of fiberglass, and stating that causes subsequently ingested food items a bounce after lighting of the dietitian's distended stomach out of his or her mouth. For various reasons, the product was pulled from shelves. Well, you know, followers said to consult the following fact Picards, which unfortunately we never will. Whoop. And again, it's like one of those elements, like the lasers, where we probably just play additional layers of music because of the momentum, which I think is really cool. That goes there, here. Oh, I forgot that. There's the button. There we go. Also, I love these lights, these old style lights with these neon lights sort of thing. I thought they always looked so cool. I mean, look at that. That looks awesome. It was instantly my favorite thing with these type of buttons. So like these early style kind of spheres, not spheres, boxes. Also, it's like very basic. It's like wood and maybe steel. And you can see that it's just both. It's a kind of stapled on, but it's just generally fascinating. Along with the kind of old style slabs, you can't even see because there's no glass. It's like all metal. That very utilitarian sort of thing. It's just generally so cool. Let me look at that light sort of thing. See that? And also the fact I love the sound of the door just closing as well. It's like I love it, like this ear sort of style you get.
The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here. I can talk about the control group all damn day.
I don't know what the control group is. Even after playing it, I'm not entirely sure what the control group is. But I just like the sound effects because they like use traditional like rates and like very mechanical instead of electric sort of stuff. The way it just sounds close, it just sounds really good. It's a lot of this aesthetic sort of thing from the 50s to like 70s. Sounds. Yeah, listen to that. That just sounds so cool. I love it. Next test. Let's test chamber this way. What's that? Also, like there's the original emancipation grills. See, it's literally powered by a few batteries that's connected to these emitters. It's not even powered by like the main power. Main power grid. It's just using a battery. It's like it's generally so fascinating and oh, meant to use the other one. Ooh. Is there anything else here? I mean, I know there's not gonna be any secrets, but you know, in terms of that. Yeah. Gee, yeah, that's very like 50 sort of styling. I imagine like everything was a lot more straighter back in the era these were built, because lack of like feathers like employed toxic goo and a lack of maintenance over the decades has probably made it just like they're starting to collapse. Those are like ventilation, because again this is all enclosed, so you probably need ventilation so you just don't get stuck with like just carbon dioxide, which is bad for you because that's like the byproduct of breathing sort of thing. So you know, very fascinating stuff. Very fascinating stuff indeed.
For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Wow. So, wow, so the nanobots, like the same one that kind of repaired the facility. Again, it's probably a lot more basic, like a lot more basic than the ones that they have now, no AI, but it's still very fascinating. Also, I also like the fact you can see the pipes for the repulsion, they're just going left, right, and everywhere else, because they apparently couldn't keep, you know, keep it simplified. 53 testing bill 2. Oh, I forgot about that. Using those like Osar motors. But look at that, it's just like old motors sort of thing. Not like using like new ones are like the levitating things from like the original game. Don't know why I did that. That's what I need. Oh, so that's there. Oh, that's convenient. Now that was close. I was wondering where that was. That answered my question where it was. There we go. So I had a number, at least I have to put it. So anyway, it goes, so the thing says the icon there, so you have to number it. Also, you I can't remember if. No, it doesn't matter about the getting higher you are, sort of thing, so like the momentum you get. Oh, I remember this. Boop, 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 boop. A buoy, a buoy, a buoy, a boo, a ha. Oh, okay, I thought that something. Let's just. I don't even remember what that's for. It's probably like some sort of construction sort of thing. There we go. Oh, okay. Swoop. Because if you crash, you can stop jumping on the goo. That's also a thing. Exit. Here we go. Huzzah.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
Ah, well, that is regrettable, because I think I got myself covered in the goo, so that is indeed regrettable. I was like, you know, waiting. And I was like, today, Junior.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping. Because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
Yeah, so yeah, that makes sense, because in the 30s to 50s, I can't remember when they stopped using asbestos, but it was used asbestos originally for insulation. Like, even like locomotives of the era, like the LMS 10,000, used asbestos for insulation. I think they stopped when they realized it was poisonous to humans. Don't know when that was though. Computer. When was asbestos found to be poisonous? Computer. When was asbestos replaced? Yo, this is useless. Computer. When was asbestos replaced?
processing and sale of asbestos-containing products.
I'm not sure how much you heard there, but you know, the journey faster. It was basically 1973 to 1989 it was phased out. So this is since it's say in the 50s, still very much being used. Now, what was this here? Generally forgotten. This puzzle. I'm gonna be honest with you. Plus, I think I would be using gel, but there's like no way to use the gel, so it can't be that. Yeah, I think that's just full on off. I think it's just due to decay. The floor has just fallen into where I almost walked into, the poisonous liquid. I mean, that does help. That does narrow down where I need to go. There we go. And there we go.
I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
You won't be able to get it nowadays. Now here's like technically a remake. Actually no, it's the remake. Here's like a remake of a test chamber that was shown during E3 2010. Like this is was it? Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. I know there's every one of these test chambers with the repulsion gel. That's basically a re-skinned version of what was shown at E3 2010. But I'm starting to doubt this is it. There we go. There we go. Ow. Kind of reminds me of it, but at the same time it kind of doesn't, so, you know. There we go. Do you want them all? Whoop.
Just a heads up, that coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
Then why did he say? In fact, why did he just remove that pre-recorded message? Because that actually, you know, if I didn't know about it and if stress actually causes it, you know, especially I imagine it would be one of the things that would get flushed out after a while. That if stress can cause the reaction, why would you talk about it? 1958.
Now, if you're part of control group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
For fun of science, but because of that, I remember this one. This one was a doozy. But it means that oh, that's right. Whoop. Come on. There you go.
I'm telling them, keep your pants on. Alright, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
I mean, even if it's, you know, destroy time, I could use another means for my work, so I might ask him for my assistance. Goodness knows that I need some way to lessen the workload. In the future, you try to warn you about this test, don't listen. for it to do that. Hi Martin. Welcome to the stream. Also say welcome back to the stream. It's been a hot minute. How have you been doing? How have you been holding up? Oh, fuck. How have you been holding up? I am struggling right now with a test. Trying to figure it out. I can't remember if I actually get higher the longer I am on this. Just short, I need some way. Oh, I know, why don't I just fracking, you know, move this? Oh, that's good to hear. Glad to hear you're doing alright. Let's move it here. In fact, that was not what I entirely wanted to do. So hopefully that means now. Dang it. I can do this. Whoop. So, what have you been getting up to? Unfortunately, I don't have much to talk about right now because I didn't really have much to begin with. But it doesn't help by the fact that I've run out of stuff because I talked about the only thing before you got here. So that is regrettable. So, apologize for any awkward silence. Oh, come on, you would think. Don't worry about it. What do you mean? Well, then, that's off. Fair enough. Fair enough. We need to figure out. This doesn't help. This does not help at all. Oh, does it? Light bulb. Do you want to move? There you go, figured it out. Took me a while, but I figured it out. Jeez. Jeez, you didn't even try to hide that. There you go, so that's good. Safety first, accident. You will be hurt. Co-workers don't endanger others. The company, replacements are costly. Science, investigations impede progress. Neither have I. That's kind of. Oh. Frack. Neither have I. That's kind of why I'm doing a replaythrough of it. I've already played like the first part last week. You might still be able to catch the archive on YouTube because there's a link for that, and there's actually a way to get to my secondary YouTube channel. But you know, I haven't played Portal 1. Actually, a lot more recently. I haven't played Portal 2. At least a single player campaign since I would like to say probably 2012 at the latest. I dug myself a really big hole. A really big hole. Oh, well, that's convenient. Okay, so basically, I need that to be there, and then there's actually a hole here. I can just do that. There we go. Have that complete cover, and oh, that was the wrong portal. Bye, buddy. Wrong portal, so it's actually. Let's try that again. This time, feeling. Oh way. I suppose I can just do this.
Dave, I'm being followed. How are you being followed? You're not moving.
I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pink bras, that sounds like projection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Hustle would use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing.
I should probably replay it. Sounds like a good game. There aren't many games like it. There really isn't. I would argue that Portal is like the only game of its type. There's other puzzle games, but there's nothing like Portal. If you catch my code, there's just nothing like it. Oh, I remember what I have to do. I have to break you with that. Then you're just gonna start to go crazy. Yep, there we go. I'm not paying for that. Get back here! There you go, and just clean this off. There you go. Yeah, that's so true. You just try not to get that covered. Boop. And then... Nope, that's the wrong one. Nope, that wasn't it. Oh, there we go, that would help. What do you mean that doesn't cover it? What the fuck? There we go.
Science isn't about why, it's about why not. Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not marry safe science and love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out because you are fired? Now you test subject, you're doing fine. Yes, you, box your stuff out the front door, parking lot, car, goodbye.
I mean, to be fair, it's a very valid question. Why is Aperture Science so dangerous? When Black Mesa seems like the polar opposite. Yes, they had the whole Wizard's Cascade thing, but at least they followed procedure. At least it was somewhat safe. At least they had like safety things in place for it.
Congratulations. The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science. As founder and CEO of Aperture Science, I thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for another round of tests. We're not going to release this stuff into the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there'll always be a limo waiting for you. Say goodbye, Carolyn.
Goodbye, Carolyn.
She is a gem.
Indeed. Goodbye. I like goodbye, Karen. That's so me. It's like that's such a me joke. That's not even funny. Oh, time to get out of here. It was fun when it lasted. Thank you for your participation. There's another photo of good old Cave Johnson. Nah, safety is too expensive for Aperture. I mean, you make a very compelling argument. I'm just going to say that. You make a very, very compelling argument there. Ah, the X is board off. That's regrettable. Well. So basically there's a number of spheres just bounded together. Ah, there you go. 1971. Test station beta. So you can see how close the 50s are and the 70s are. In this, Jesus, you could literally get. I could literally go across because of where that is. I'm not even joking as well. There we go. Pump station beta. But because the 50s are like down there and like the 70s are up here, it's like. Well, I'm presuming that's what 71 is, like 1971. Oh yeah, it's because it says 71, so I just completely forgot. Yeah, that's pump station. You know, another pump just so to keep that going forwards, because you know one pump isn't strong enough to continue what I needed to. But there's another pump now for the repulsion gel. Let's see, where was the controls? And a bomb, baby, no. And a bomb, I want her in my wigwam. She's just the way I want it to be. A million times harder than TNT. Bomb. Da bomb. Yeah, da bomb. Oh yeah, I have played it. Because the tests are considerably harder. The puzzles. One of them I was literally stuck on. I had to use like a video guide because I couldn't figure out where in the name of Mike I had to go. So. This is gonna work. Let's find out. Gonna use this to get higher. Now this is actually a little glitch you can actually do to get more height. You can see we are slowly getting closer. Although I think I might be doing it too soon. I mean, I haven't played it in a long while, but, you know, I think I played when it first came out. Yeah, the puzzles are harder, well, at least they are for me. Yes, I am very smooth brain, so it's just quite harder for me. How far are we are? Oh, fuck, what do you mean? We were... Oh, well, that's... I fucked that up. Did that too soon. Fuck. Fake. Fine. I used to have the knack for it, but obviously don't have the knack for it anymore. Ah, yeah, you know, that would do it. That would be the solution, wouldn't it? Fuck. Yeah, just literally catapult myself in. That would indeed be the solution. Okay, so first off, let's figure out how to get that is literally... Oh, I know, we just... That's... So I was power, I don't have to gain more height, but you could... Shoot. There we go. Bingo! That's though, what's his name? So pump station beta, so propulsion and repulsion. Main power online. Look. So I don't know how that door works. Just I don't know how that. At least in terms of how they did it, because if I try like a funk button there, then that's like literally just here. You just can't get through. So I'm gonna tell you how it works. Oh, we're actually already at this point. I actually forgot. Come over here. Yep, they're into like the 70s and 80s now, because that's their new logo. Well, new logo is like the next one from like they used in the 70s.
Greetings, friend. I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing.
Right. Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in danger? Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash. You can also feel free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room, which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on when we found you. So, welcome to Aperture. You're here because we want the best, and you're it. No, couldn't keep a straight face. Anyway, don't smudge up the glass down there. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and not touch anything unless it's test related?
Yep. In like 1968, so it's like still in the 70s, they couldn't stop using they couldn't use astronauts or Olympians, so they end up using homeless people, literally refugees, homeless people, to do the testing. Geez, morals are really great, aren't they? Depends. Which one are you talking about? Are you talking like Crystallized Entertainment or Matthew Musselwhite? Matthew Musselwhite is like where my stream archives are. Crystallized Entertainment is like my main channel. Yeah, I'm talking about Twitch stream archives, but it was like my main channel is like my animation channel. That's like my main channel. I know it doesn't know I haven't worked on anything. I'm working stuff when I'm not at work, but animation's hard, and I have a full-time job. And of course, I'm trying to fit in other projects, like a backlog of other projects for my secondary channel, which are not live stream related. So, but you know, if you have watched one of my animations, then you know, must be a take a trip down memory lane. Where is that down one over? Remember, if you see orange jumpsuit, hit the red button. Oh wow, that's regrettable. How do I get down there? Because I know I need to get... Oh, because it's literally right there. Okay, I am getting ahead of myself. Keep to the left. Do not litter, do not loiter, do not touch glass. You can have use hand Yep, and as like Cave, look, you can see he looks a lot different now. It's like when people would kind of accustom with Cave Johnson looking like these days. Yeah, $60. You can't buy a yacht with $60. Like, it's not a lot of money, even in fucking the 70s. It's not a lot of money. I don't know how much that would be when you count for inflation. I don't even remember any of this art sort of thing. Please take another number 426. 23. Wow, okay. What does it say? Remember, I know you should be CBC, also Inspector, Department of Energy Inspector, Geo Accountant, Undercover Police Officer, Nuclear Regulatory Commissioner, because this thing, if I use a nuclear power plant, Framework Coordinator, Ordinary Police Officer, Journalist, Public Works Inspector, MSA, Mine Inspector, ATF, FBI, or US Marshal. Maybe I'm thinking a bit later on. I swear it was. Or maybe this is the jump top. Oh, so that's how. Okay. Well, that's one puzzle solved. Oh, fuck! Fuck. Well, I'm gonna die! Fuck. That's not entirely what I wanted, but fuck me, momentum. Oh, you watched Christmas at Freddy's? Oh, wow, gee, that is ages ago. That was like 2014, wasn't it?
Greetings, friend. I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right. Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in danger?
You're definitely in danger.
Questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash. You can also feel free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room, which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on when we found you. So, welcome to Aperture. You're here because we want the best, and you're it. Nope. Couldn't keep a straight face. Anyway, don't smudge up the glass down there. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and not touch anything unless it's test related.
I was looking about ashamed. I watched it for yeah, so there you are.
Say, you're good at murder. Could you, murder this bird for me? Ow. 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 No, wait. Just kill it and we'll call things even between us. No hard feelings. Please get it off me.
Yeah, I was like, this seems like familiar, and it's because I was like wondering when you would show up again. I was like, oh, I can't believe I'm already here.
Oh, thanks.
Bye, buddy.
Did you feel that? That idiot doesn't know what he's doing up there. This whole place is going to explode in a few hours if somebody doesn't disconnect him. I can't move, and unless you're planning to saw your own head off and wedge it into my old body, you're going to need me to replace him. We're at an impasse. So what do you say? You carry me up to him and put me back into my body, and I stop us from blowing up and let you go. No tricks. This potato only generates 1.1 volts of electricity. I literally do not have the energy to lie to you. Even if I am lying, what do you have to lose? You're going to die either way.
I mean, that's a very bad argument.
I don't like this any more than you do. In fact, I like it less because I'm the one who got partially eaten by a bird.
Oh, that's
Stabbed me. What is wrong with you?
many things.
Do you have a multimeter? Never mind. The gun must be part magnesium. It feels like I'm outputting an extra half a volt. Keep an eye on me. I'm going to do some scheming. Here I go. Oh, where are we? How long have I been out?
Not that long.
That extra half volt helps, but it isn't going to power miracles. If I think too hard, I'm going to fry this potato before we get a chance to burn up in the atomic fireball that little idiot is going.
Yep, she's crashed again. Also, the fact that she be able to right where the fucking button is for the elevator. But yeah, I was wondering when to take it as a. I thought it was later on in this chapter. I'll be honest. I thought it wasn't just yet before like GLaDOS shows up. I thought it was a lot later. So I'm actually surprised. It's just like I saw this control room. I was like, oh, are we already there? I cannot believe it. I can't believe we're already fracking. You know, we're at that point already. So it was later. What do you mean? Well, that's we're gonna do that again. Because I didn't save. Oh, it was a quick save there.
You're good at murder. Oh, thanks. Did you feel that?
Yeah.
He doesn't know what he's doing up there. This whole place is going to explode in a few hours if somebody doesn't disconnect him.
I am spamming E right now. I am literally spamming E now because we've already heard this. Second verse same as the first.
Need me to replace him. We're at an impasse. So what do you say? You carry me up to him and put me back into my body, and I stop us from blowing up and let you go.
There we go.
You stabbed me. What is wrong with you?
Again, many things are wrong with me.
Do you have a multimeter? Never mind. The gun must be part magnesium. It feels like I'm outputting an extra half a volt. Keep an eye on me. I'm going to do some scheming. Here I go. Whoa, where are we? How long have I been out? That extra half volt helps, but it isn't going to power miracles. If I think too hard, I'm going to fry this potato before we get a chance to burn up in the atomic fireball that little idiot is going.
So we're just gonna save that very quickly. What do you mean? Well, it's F7? It was F7. Dang it. Dang it. There's a big load of dang it. What do you mean it's only 1 hour 41? So yeah, we're gonna do the orange one. It's not gonna light. Oh, why did you work that time? Why is it that time you got me over with no actual fracking problem? 1971. Fracking. Oh, I don't draw really. Anyway, at the time I was using probably the one you're thinking of is fracking. What is it called? That Splatoon one. I forget what it's called, but at the time I was using the Surface Book for that. For like concept art nowadays, I literally use this thing. My Wacom Interiors I got in like 2013, 2014. Because I take out the graphics to straight time, I just don't have the adapter needed. So I can just pull it out when I need it, so you know. There's a lot of on that one, but basically using a 2014 Intuos draw. I think it's called, not draw and touch, but you know. I may have a 3D person, so I don't terribly use the graphics tablet that much for drawing. I think I use it more for texturing, really, when the occasion calls for it. There we go. Chapter 7.
Did anything happen while I was out?
Not terribly.
Testing area is just up ahead. The quicker you get through, the quicker you'll get your $60.
Hold on.
Carolyn, are the compensation vouchers ready?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson. Why did I just... Who is that? What the hell is going on here?
And he just crossed again. Yep, let's see that this place is from because that was maybe straight, but yeah. But yeah, oh lord. Like, I know what it means. Like, basically... Already here. Spoiler. Like, it's getting again from like 2011. I'm not sure if anyone cares about spoilers. The game is like 11 years old. I don't think anyone cares about spoilers. But yeah, GLaDOS, you know, the generic life on board and her personality construct is actually Caroline. So like there's, I know that's a spoiler, but you know, I thought that was pretty cool. case. There we go. Whoop. Okay, put that ball there. But yeah, I like that. It's like, it's fun to like do the same as because it's the same person. And there we go. Dang it. Yeah. That's nice. We didn't get through as much as we did. We didn't just breeze through like 5 chapters like we did last time, but you know. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know if I was gonna make it or not. Fine. I don't have very good coverage for this, but you know. See what happens. Ah, fuck, I did the wrong thing. Well, so that again, this time with feeling. Well, it's been quite some time since the game came out. To be honest, it looks really good for a game to come out. I know, it's a basically an update of the source engine because Valve, I don't know why, just still decided to have like one projected texture to do like the ultra sharp shadows. Even like these are not the sharp shadows, but I just love seeing that sort of thing. It still looks very good because they significantly overhauled the graphic portion of oh. Wow, okay, I didn't think I was gonna get that. The source engine was updated, and it was updated technically again for the CSGO branch and the Dota 2 branch of the engine. And then they basically didn't make a game until like Half-Life Alyx technically in Source 2, and now we're waiting for them to make another game sort of thing. Today Levels made Aperture Desk Job, which is a very fascinating mini game that's meant to be also meant to be a tech demo for the Steam Deck. I played it with the Steam controller, really enjoyed it. Really cool. That's like seeing some more lore of Aperture. That was really cool, like that little mini story. And it's all built on Source 2, so it looks really good as well. Like it was generally fascinating seeing because it's set in this kind of 70s, 80s era. So it's got this old, that kind of logo to it, and also like the original personality. Now that's a spoiler for you. I think it's original. That's what I interpreted. So that's really cool. Do not leave your belongings here. Loiter for more than 20 minutes. Touch the glass. Do wear shirts and shoes at all times. Move quickly through the test deck. Not to forget to touch the glass. That's contradiction right there.
I guess emotional outbursts require more than 1.6 volts. Now we know that. We just need to relax. We're still going to find out what the hell's going on here, but calmly.
Very calmly. Here's a little cool thing. This is like the original like kind of observation areas.
Those people in the portrait, they look so familiar.
What do you mean I haven't got that achievement yet? Portrait of a lady. What do you mean I never went up here? Did I really just beeline to the next one? But yeah, there's Caroline and there's Cave Johnson. And that's like old like microcomputers. Not mini personal computers. Yes, the lore is great, yes. So that's how people would just observe what's happening instead they could see all of it. So the old tape discs sort of thing. Is it? But yeah, that's like some lore. But I was like, what do you mean I never got that achievement? I played this game before. I should have seen that on my first playthrough. So I'm surprised I got an achievement for that. 1972. Okay, so let's do this one first. So, oh, this is when they started using symbols instead of like numbers. Yeah, I'm gonna need that first. So I got to go now, but have a nice day. Oh, well, thanks for stopping by, Martin. I hope I see you again in the not too distant future. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Hope you have a nice day yourself, or have a nice evening. I don't know what time it is in your time zone, but you know, have a good time. Thanks for stopping by. We do appreciate it. I feel like I'm doing something incredibly stupid. Oh, I think I know what I need to do. No problem. See ya. Yep, bye. Dang it. Oh, that's what I need. That's fuck. Okay, so that put a portal there for the O. Okay, cool. Danny, I got you. So instead of that, then for the blue, just put a portal there, boopity boppity boop. We're off to the basis laughing. So boop, boop, and there we go. Geronimo! Ow. I think no, that can't be right. So, whoop. Yeah, overarching, so you can see more vents, yeah, more pipes sort of thing. So, crouch to stop the jump. And I'm gonna save, because I don't trust myself. Here we go! LNG!
Great job, astronaut, war hero, and or Olympian. With your help, we're gonna change the world. This on? Hey, listen up down there. That thing's called an elevator, not a bathroom.
I swear I know him.
It's not surprising. Probably it's like deep as in your recessed memory banks. Can't believe he actually reused a tape, re-recorded over a tape just to say like I don't know, doing less than sanitary things in here. But you can definitely tell from when the first tape was recorded and when the next one about the bathroom was recorded. There are two different eras and two different types of people that were using. And on that bombshell, we're going to leave the live stream there because it's actually getting quite late. Well, I forgot some of the tours has got cast to the very bowels of Aperture. So that's the original test chamber sort of thing. So I've completely forgot about that. So, but we're going to leave the live stream there for now. Still can't get over the fact I never got that portrait of a lady achievement, because I swear I did get that, and so I'm actually generally surprised. But we didn't get through as many chapters as I thought we were going to. But you know, we made some. We got through 2 chapters, so we still made some good progress. And yeah, overall we enjoyed. Hold on, I'm just wanting to know, why do I have fucking so many pings? Okay, so that's probably why then, if I had to guess. Yep, that's right. Okay, but yeah, we made good progress, and we probably will be able to finish the playthrough next week. So I think so we're making good progress. So I think, and I'm actually happy where we left off. So again, as always, it's really good just to play through again after so long. So a nice trip down memory lane. So yeah, next week we'll finish it off. But for now, take care of that. Thank you so much for watching. Tonight we'll be reading Martin Cito Pants. You thought I was going to say Sophie Violin. But we've got Martin Cito Pants with Just Cause 2, more specifically his 100% speed one of Just Cause 2, because he seems to like to torture himself. So you can read that tonight, and you'll find me again at 8 PM BST on a Wednesday. Had to think about that for a moment. So, have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.